So many people have asked me, like, why are you in Korea with your daughter as a single mama? And I'm like, what? Why does it matter? Actually, before I came back to Korea after having Lily, I had a lot of trouble, like not a lot of trouble in life, but just a lot of trouble with people I thought were good friends. And like they were like, oh, how are you doing since you had the baby? I was like, oh, I'm just trying to get back to Korea. And a lot of people were just really negative about it. They're like, oh, you can't, it's going to be too hard for you to go back with a child. I don't think you should try to go back. I just feel that, it's not going to be the same, and no one's going to want to hire you because you have a child and you're a single mom. And I was like, single momism is not should not be a big issue. And people were really blowing it out of the water. And I was like, I said, I believe that God wants me in Korea. I don't know why God wants me here, but I said, God wants me in Korea. So I'm going to go to Korea. I'm going to go back. I feel like whatever I'm supposed to be doing here, I'm not done with. So I have to stay. And so even my brother, when he found out I was going back with coming back here with Lily, he was just like, why are you doing this? You need to be, you need to be concerned about your family, and, and North Korea is a real threat, and you need to just be safe. And I don't think it's a smart decision. I said, stop. I said, brother, stop. Listen. I said, if God told you to go do something, I said, are you going to do it? He said, yeah, of course I'm going to do it. I said, okay then. I said, I already told y'all. I said, I believe that God wants me to be in Korea. I said, if that's where God wants me, but that's where I have to go. I cannot go against God. No. I've already messed up too much in my life to be playing with him. No. I'm sorry. I'm not messing up again for nobody. I'm not doing it again for nobody. I'm not doing it again for any type of pleasure, any type of money. I'm doing it because I believe that God wants me here, and that's why I'm here. If I didn't think God wanted me here, would I be here? I mean, I probably would still be here though. I really love Korea. But I'm saying, it's about, it's not about just my feelings, but it's about me praying about it every step of the way and finding out where God wants me to be, because that's my life as a Christian. That's what I'm supposed to do. And, and as I say, I'm not perfect. I've already messed up a lot in my life, and I'm not trying to, mess more up. And I even have these scriptures all over my wall just to remind me of who I am, every day. And I have them up. It's I'm looking at one right now, Psalm 5:12. The Lord blesses me, for I am righteous. He surrounds me with favor as with a shield. And, I see these verses up on my wall every day. I have 3, 6, 9. Well, actually, that's multiples. 12, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I had 12. I think one fell. And then I have 100 scriptures on healing on my wall. And I said, and now I've finished my year Bible study since being here. I'm diving into the different chapters on my own because, I said, who can help me? Who is going to be the one to help me when, if I get really sick? And who's going to help me take care of Lily, right? I said, I'm not going to go down that path. I said, I know what God is capable of. God has done nothing but been there for us through everything, and been there for me through everything before Lily was born. And so, it is what it is. That's who I am. And that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm here. Still alive, still on 2 feet, with a daughter, as a single mom, still trucking. And people, always say, wow, Karen, you're so strong. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not strong. I'm not strong. I'm really weak. I said, God has made me strong. But I said, on my own, I'm nothing. I'm so weak. People don't understand. People always say, oh, you're such a strong person. You're so strong-willed. You're all of this. You're all of this. You're like a superwoman. And I'm like, no, you don't even understand, And I told someone recently, as moms, we're not superhumans. Just because we have a child doesn't mean we become a superhuman. We cry and we are weak, and that's okay. It's okay to be human. It's okay to show your emotions. And, it's hard for some people to really understand that. Oh, you need to be strong for your kids. So you're saying I can't cry because, I'm hurt, or I can't cry because, I've I'm also dealing with pain. No, it's okay to cry. It's okay to, do that stuff because we're human. We have emotions still. Your bag of emotions just doesn't disappear when you have a baby. But God has been really good, and that's how I'm strong. That's literally the only way that I am as strong as I am. And I've come so far in such a little time because of Lily. Like having Lily was like the best thing that ever happened to me. My life has changed immensely for the better. And, people in Korea, like Korean people, it is a bit hard for them to understand, single momism. And they say, oh, how are you? What do you mean you're a single mom? So I say, I'm a single mom, and they say, oh, where's her dad? I say, well, he's in Korea somewhere. And they're like, he's a foreigner? And I was like, no, he's Korean. And then they're like, oh, wow, he's a really bad person. And, I don't really say anything when they say he's a really bad person because in my head, I don't want to say he's a bad person. I will just say that he chose his own path, right? He chose his own path. He didn't want to have, the burden of a daughter. I'm not saying my daughter is a burden to me, and that's why I did this, but that is usually the thinking that goes on in the minds of some Korean men, is that they think it is a burden. They don't want to change their life for another, for a child. So they say, well, you just take care of it. You just take the responsibility. I don't want anything to do with it. But Lily is half Korean, and a lot of people, are shocked when they hear that because they're like, what do you mean she's half Korean? So you got a divorce? And I was like, no, I was never married. Never married. And they're like, well, I don't understand how that works. If you were never married, how'd you have a child? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how this works. Anatomy. So I can't explain that, of course, to children, but, I just tell people, sometimes in life, things just don't work out the way you plan them to. And sometimes you make mistakes, but those mistakes can be turned around for the better. And God does that all the time. He takes our faults and our mistakes, and he takes it and changes us and, and just re-change, like he can, flips you like a pancake. He flips you like a pancake and make you look better. And that's what he did for me, and I'm more than grateful, and I will continually, be grateful to my God because, I definitely wouldn't be here without him. We wouldn't be here without him. And, Lily's daycare is amazing. Korean daycare is so fabulous. That is probably my biggest love of Korea right now. As I said, Lily has made everything in my life better. So, I'm so loving watching her through the lens of the Orinijip people. The Orinijip is Korean daycare. But I'm watching her, there's an app called Kids App, and I'm able to, I have a login and everything, but I'm able to get pictures of her daily activities. They send maybe 5 to 10 pictures, and then if they go on a big trip, I get a report, and I get pictures, hundreds of pictures, not hundreds, but maybe 20 pictures, and just depends on how many pictures the teachers took. And it's not only of her in the reports, it's her friends too, and their group picture, and I just really, really love that. And this daycare has done so much. Lily's played in corn. Lily's played in corn. Lily's played in peanuts. I'm allergic to peanuts, so I wouldn't like that part. Lily's held a cricket, and she did a really good job. And so Lily does exercise. She's actually in her exercise clothes. Come here. She's actually in her exercise clothes right now. So today was their 운동날, so their exercise day. And they have to wear this outfit for their exercise day. They have, they don't wear it in the summer though. They don't wear this one in the summer. They just wear, thin clothes. They just wear thin clothes, but she absolutely loves her daycare. She loves her friends there. She loves her teachers, and they just do many things in Korea for children, at daycare. so much more than they do in the U.S. And like when I was explaining that to my friend in the States, she's like, what? I wish I could like see that. I wish my child could do that stuff. Like, this is so cool watching your child grow up this way. And I was like, thanks. Like, I also wish the U.S. would do that as well. And not only did she do that kind of stuff, like she went on a field trip to Lava Land, a little amusement park. They were supposed to do they're supposed to go to some like farm, I think, and do like milking a cow. I can't remember, but that got canceled because, no. Not farm, milking a cow. They went to a farm thing, but it was inside. But I don't know where I got milking a cow from. But they were supposed to go corn picking. And I was like, corn picking? And they're like, yeah, we're going to take the kids corn picking. But the weather got really bad, and so they actually couldn't go. So I was really sad about that. And they rescheduled it, but it was a day like I couldn't take Lily or something. It was a day she wasn't going to be there because of the holiday. Oh, sorry, I'm taking your sock off. You don't want it off. Okay, sorry. And then the other thing is they taught them like how to ride the bus in town. Like, they took all the kids on the bus and showed them they have to scan their little cards, and they go sit down in the scene, and they were all holding on. It was just so cute. You guys, y'all can go to my Instagram and see those pictures. And a lot of the pictures are also on my personal Facebook page. They recently just had a market day where they learned how to sell stuff and go around, and they have fake money, and they bought they bought other kids stuff, and Lily got a lot of neat stuff. She got this really cute Snow White dress. She bought a jacket. She is a smart shopper, guys. She knew she needed a new jacket, and she literally, like, her teacher was like, no, Lily got this jacket by herself, and I was like, wow, like, so smart. She saw it and she just thought it was cute, and she got it. The Snow White dress. She got a little piano because she loves piano. I was gonna get her piano for Christmas. Now I don't have to. Because that one's perfect. And I may get her this other musical thing because we're both very musical. And what else did she buy? I don't know, but I can't remember what else she bought. But I'm just saying, like, you know, they do so much for these kids and teach them so many different kinds of things. Plus, the biggest plus is that she's learning the language. You know, she is half Korean. She should learn Korean. She should know how to speak the language. And I think by her going to the daycare here, starting so young, that she will really be able to grasp the language better than she would if I, like, waited until later to try to bring her back. And why are you in my arms? Are you trying to go to sleep? You better not go to sleep. Mommy got to do the workout. So, if you can tell, I have slimmed down a little more. Yes. But I will put more info of that on my, in my playlist, my fitness playlist, when I do another fitness video, which I haven't done in a while. Sorry. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. You know, living in Korea while we're here. I think, actually, the only downside that I have right now is what? That my apartment takes too long to heat. Like, I really can't think of a big negative for us. Everything is really inexpensive. Going to the doctor is pretty inexpensive. Although, if you just saw my doctor video, I'll put it somewhere, you will see that I just paid like a ton of money at the doctor, which I'm not used to paying that, and you can go to that video and see why I'm not used to paying that in the comment section. But yeah, I can't really think of a negative of living in Korea. I mean, I'm sure a lot of other people have many negatives. I mean, there are some no, I can't think of anything right now. But if I do, you know, I may, actually, I know there are some little, like, annoying things, but nothing major that would make me want to leave. So, yeah, I don't have anything. But my apartment taking a while to heat is a big thing, because in the winter, you don't want your child to get sick from they own inside of their apartment. So that would be lame. But anyway, guys, I am out of here, and Lily is running away. I have to go do my workout. So I will see you guys next time. Annyeong. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, if you would like to see more videos like this of me just coming to you, breaking it down about my life, about our life, you know, the way we live, different things like that, I can definitely do that. Yeah, that's so pretty. Everyone look. Lily did a good job. Doesn't he make the Mickey Mouse?
I can make a Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, you can make the Mickey Mouse. Because you're awesome. You can do it. All right, guys. We're really out of here. Bye.